Welcome to Season 1, Episode 4 of Pennsylvania Tavern Talk. I'm your host, Chuck Moran, Executive Director of the Pennsylvania Licensed Beverage and Tavern Association. In our last episode, we started a series called Getting to Know PaTaverns, and in that episode, we covered association governance. Today, we're continuing that series, this time covering the role of members. That's coming up next on Pennsylvania Tavern Talk. Let's get this episode started, all about the role of members in an association. First, it's very important to understand that without members, there is no association. That goes for any association. For the Pennsylvania Licensed Beverage and Tavern Association, our members are typically your family-owned small business, taverns, bars, and licensed restaurants. In fact, that's the bulk of our members. You know from our last video that PaTaverns is tasked with organizing taverns across the state for political purposes. That's why we're often referred to as organized taverns. And that gets to the reason why we exist. We are undeniably here to be the political voice for family-owned bars, taverns, and licensed restaurants at the state capitol in Harrisburg. That is our number one priority since the very start of this association back in the 1940s. As such, the number one reason to join PaTaverns and be part of organized taverns is to support the industry and give it a louder voice at the state capitol. While membership comes with certain benefits to help you run your business, leave no doubt that the number one reason for our existence is political. That gets me to the role of members, but before I go there, I need you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so yet. Like this video and smash that bell to receive notifications when new content is available. Getting back to the role of members. First, the primary role of a member is paying annual dues on time in order to help fund our lobbying expenses up at the Capitol. Membership's dues pays for our lobbyists, staffing, and office rental and equipment. From there, each member can explore ways to define their individual role beyond just paying annual dues. You can be much more part of organized taverns through various levels of involvement. The next level of involvement that many members enjoy is to be a grassroots activist. They stand ready to be pressed into action when the need comes to call their state representative or state senator. Through our email newsletter called On the Fly, periodically we're going to ask members to pick up the phone and make a call to help raise the profile of an issue at the state capitol. Don't underestimate the importance of making those calls, even if you only leave a message for the legislator. Those calls support our efforts at the Capitol, and frankly, if those calls aren't being made, it can damage our position. For sure, we want members talking to their legislators when requested. Another level of involvement that is often overlooked but very important is making that annual contribution to Tavern PAC. These contributions are used to support tavern-friendly legislators. The need for Tavern PAC is too often ignored, but the reality is that nearly every industry has its own PAC up at the Capitol. It's become a necessity and our industry is no different. Often, contributions to Tavern PAC that we receive range from maybe $50 to as high as $1,000, and those funds must be personal funds. No corporate money can be deposited into Tavern PAC. Tavern PAC does an annual mailing like the one I'm holding here in my hands every fall. Now, that doesn't mean you have to wait to the fall to, send in a contribution. It helps any time of the year. The biggest role that a member can take on, and this is for a select few, and certainly it will be the most time consuming, and that's becoming a member of the board of directors, right here at this table. Those that serve on PaTaverns board of directors are required to attend quarterly meetings, read regular legislative reports, attend fundraisers for politicians, conduct media interviews, and work on our legislative agenda. Of course, there are other things that you can do to help organize taverns. Through your board of directors, All RH&E members have both voice and vote through your board of directors. So your input and your feedback is very important to our board of directors to hear, especially when they're working on the next legislative agenda. So there you have it. The role of a PaTaverns member can vary, but for sure, being a member comes with responsibility on behalf of the entire industry. And that's where we're going to end this video today. I look forward to bringing you the next part of Getting to Know PaTaverns when we take a look at member benefits. Until next time, I'm Chuck Moran, wishing your glass is always full. Taverns out.